Hello. Hi, Ducky. Thank you for the like, guys. I appreciate it. Even though I've only been sitting for like 2 minutes. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Just gotta make sure you can't hear my music, otherwise that'll be an issue. You probably could, but oh well. It's just a little bit of rock music. We're fine. We're repping some old rock. I kind of wish I had the screen there. Hang on. Let's do that. Let's move it a little bit. This is a llama. Here's my headphone. This is something my girlfriend got me last last Valentine's Day. And I don't really wear it that often. But I figured now is a good time. So I showed Mitchell it the other day. And he said it might be a bit big-headed to wear it on stream. But I figured it'd be funny. So we're wrapping it. It's got my fucking face on it, so that's fun. Is there swear words? Not in not in the song I'm listening to, no. I'm listening to Eat and Rifled by The Jam. I'm gonna put a text box on so I can... Chat box. Chat box. Once I get across to here in a space that is empty. Did you choose my camera's 720 for the YouTube? That's my phone. So I want to test the chat box so I can resize it accordingly. I've also realised I don't actually have an alert box on this scene, so let's just throw that on real quick. Yo, that's cool. But did you ever get as cool as a gift as your own face printed onto a apron? This is intended for like food use, but I normally paint in it, so it's never going near food. We're running low on pink, but we've nearly done anyway. Or at least we've done the base coat. So we'll do some satisfying paint peeling. I do like Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I do like Green Day. But I've got like for this year Valentine I got gifted 3 months of Spotify Prime. So I'm rediscovering my old playlist I had when I was a student. You'll be embarrassed of what, wearing it? I was gonna do some satisfying paint peeling, but the last time I painted I didn't use this, so it's stuff from when I was doing a diorama, but I didn't like in the end anyway. I think it's really funny. Oh, that's cute. You got yourself an apron. Yeah, well, I haven't had it since I was a student because it was half price when you're a student. So I'm currently listening to Bicky Clyro. It's a shame that I can't play it for you. But what I can do is I can link you my playlist. if anyone would like to listen to the exact music that I'm listening to. How is the audio balancing, by the way? No, I don't. I don't need Spotify Premium, but I don't like the adverts, so I'd rather just run YouTube instead. Hi, Ghost. So my girlfriend got me 3 months Spotify Premium. We're going with pink, but we're going to do a light pink face and some electric blue nails. We give him a full manicure and pedicure. I gave you wonderful. Let's make it magical. I don't know the lyrics to the song. And I give an invisible force. How's everyone's Valentine's Day doing, by the way? I know that it's a hard time for some people. Especially some of the audience that were recently split up from their significant others. You've just got to know that Valentine's Day is a corporate thing. You don't have to worry about it too much. Like, you should be romantic with your significant other every day anyway, so if you're only like super romantic like a couple of times a year, it's haha, it's not worth it. Baby, if you could, would you go back to the start? So what we're gonna do? Sweet Home of Alabama is great. So this is my bandana. And it's got dog hair on it. Now, what I'm currently listening to is a band that I'd completely forgotten existed. They're called Super Love, and they're a small band from, I think they're from Birmingham or somewhere, but they base their music on Don Broco. So it sounds a lot like Don Broco, if you know who Don Broco is. In fact, I can share you my Spotify playlist so you can experience my musical taste to yourselves if you like. Your girlfriend is Jared Way, yeah, it's fact. You've been listening to MC Adam. Do you wanna leave? I don't wanna leave this way. This place. See, what I'm gonna do is after I've done the pink, so you don't see my trash heap of a room. I'll bring the llama closer. Ignore this. This is a badge maker. We'll put that down here. So we're gonna do pink underlay and probably do white dry brushing, so we have like white highlights or maybe like we've got a lot of white, we've got a lot of blue, maybe black. We got a lot of cerulean and we got a lot of that's almost cerulean. What is that? Oh, it's like cobalt ceruleum, so it's ceruleum. Science, baby. Yeah, happy Valentine's, everybody. That was my desk wobbling. It's janky as fuck. But whatever. We're living with the stupid system that I've set up. I'd have to paint his belly. Actually, I can probably do it. Oh, his head hanging over like this. You're not going to see this, so if I do it this way instead. It's heckin' heavy, by the way. I don't know if you can tell by the fact that I'm out of breath while lifting it. You won't see my face, but that's probably for the best, to be honest. Here's where like the RSPCA comes in and we're like, what are you doing with that llama? I do need to water some of this paint down to do like a light brush to get into the cracks at some point. I'm just using it straight from the tube. It's only acrylic paint though, so it's not expensive. So for textured surfaces, I've always gone with like a stippled approach like this. Because going like this just gets the highlights. Oh, wow, that's really blown out white. Why is that? If I do this. I'm only really streaming this because I know I'd be doing it anyway, and I figured might as well have someone to talk to while I'm doing it. I don't know what I'm tapping against. Oh, the table. Sorry if you can hear that. Do we have any artists in the chat? I know that Ghost is going to a university for animation. But what about anyone else? It doesn't have to be a like career, but do people in chat enjoy making things? Because I know it's one of the ways that I relax is to paint or to create stuff. I say it quite a lot, but it's one of the reasons why I do enjoy making YouTube content. Yeah, this bitch animating, we love that. Do you have somewhere you post your animations, Ghost? To put them on YouTube or Instagram or anything? You won't see this next bit because it's difficult to see from the angle you're at, but I'm just stippling all the places where there's still white. So I go through quite a lot of paintbrushes because I don't use paintbrushes how they're supposed to be used. Llama booty. What about anyone else? Do anyone else like making stuff? It doesn't have to be like a physical thing. It could be do you like cooking or do you like I don't know, anything. Could be digital, could be real. Like, I also really enjoy cooking. In fact, one of the projects we did at university was designing a meal, a performance meal. So like we I can't remember exactly what I did because I did it twice because I played a god for someone else. Um, what did I do on the first one? Oh no, I played the god for the university project, and then I played like what the fuck did I do? I was topless and painted. It was fucking weird. But it was fun. So all these like all these people that had come for like this overtly sexual like dinner had me topless in it. Which I don't think they were expecting, to be honest. Like I still have pictures because I found it really funny. Like I was wearing like fishnets, so I looked proper fine. Kind of wish I still had them. Oh wait, no, was the fishnets for the university one? I don't remember. All I know is I've been scantily clad for some meals twice. So that's something you probably didn't know about me. Performance art, baby. If I bring this closer, you'll be able to hear me more than you'll hear the painting. Oh, but you'll see the wires on shot. If I just tuck those behind. There we go. Should we skip ahead now and do his little toesies? He is looking handsome. Let's go with Corellium rather than Cerulean. It's probably done undercoat of white, actually. This is titanium white. As anyone that watches Bob Ross would know. Titanium white. So I'm not going to bother cleaning the brush because we're going over the top anyway with a Corellium. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate it. That's an artist's worst nightmare. Either a loose paintbrush bristle or where I dragged it across the table, one of my hairs is on there, so it's like stuck with the paint onto the hoof of the llama now, so. No such thing as greener grass. This will make the blue pop a little bit more, hopefully. So the thing was, they did, on like the Amazon order that there was for this llama, they did have them pre-painted, but they looked like they'd been like dipped in the paint rather than. Oh, this is Amazon. I think it was something like 30 quid. And I'm not bothering to mask anything off because white can be easily covered. Like, even if I make it a bit of a layered, it doesn't really matter because the way that it looks right now, it doesn't particularly matter anyway, you know? See, the thing was, I was originally going to do it like one of the pinatas from Fortnite. But I realised I don't particularly know what they look like. And I can't be bothered to Google. They've gone with solid colours with vibrant highlights. What goes well with pink? I quite like yellow, but I think pink and yellow look quite good together. It's what I've done on my jacket as well. I wonder if I do have any more paint medium. Probably should do. I could do more denim jacket paints. Maybe for stream one day we'll paint a jacket. All the way across town, you're searching for that someone, but it's you all on my own. And you're lonely and sorry for yourself. But don't be lonely now. And you try your running eyes. Running circles. Do. So, you mentioned Green Day before. They're playing now. There's the the world around. 'Cause you know when I'll be back when life comes around. Oh yeah, by the way, I can't sing, so I like to cut your llama, G. Oh, you can't see it. Good night, hang on. I like to cut G. It also doesn't help that I don't really know the lyrics. Like, I have to hum certain bits because I'm not 100% sure of the words. Which sucks. We'll just move Lifeline out of the way. Lifeline. Lifeline, there we go. Round. 'Cause you know when I'm back. Should I do like a bronze? I do have some metallic pigments. Let me see what we got in the box of mysteries. Probably make sure that you can't read the tag that's on it. Because that is my address. I'll just paint over that real quick. Like, it's not the easiest part. The easiest way to deal with it. Just go like this. Easy. Let's look at the mystical box of goodness. Another paintbrush. It's always good. We got black, blue, titanium white, processed yellow, vermilion. Vermilion's quite a nice colour. I've got orangey red. More black. This is a battlefield. Do, 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 do. Sing, sing. That's a knife. Good job, I didn't just go diving in. Where I'm supposed to be. We'll move the knife. Just there. Put it behind the llama, but it's all good. We've got greens. Just waiting for a mental mission that I already know. Bronze. Bronze would be quite cool. We'll think about bronze, because if we do bronze, we can add like a hint of green. To simulate rust. I normally use like a deep green combined with iridium, I think. Need iridium left. Did my message send? There's some copper. Copper will be also quite good. But you done my silver on my last one. For an answer to a question that I already know. Put you down. A really fine detailed brush that we're not even going to touch for this project. And some burnt umber, maybe some yeah, burnt umber, and maybe skip it. So we should probably do a test on how the copper looks on the pink, right? But I also don't want to. I quite like to learn while in the process. My water's here. Why did I put it behind the camera? That's just a stupid move. I'm some creeping into my bloodstream. Did I not bring any rags up? This one is not good for dry brushing. The brushes are too fine. It's like a watercolor brush. It's not as good for dry brushing as like a chip brush like this one is. This is quite good because you can just hit the high spots. Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road. Gotta hit the road. I get used to this. See, professional painters would have a goddamn kitchen roll or cloth. I have probably an old t-shirt somewhere kicking around actually. This is where I accidentally behead the llama. You will do. Come to me, shirt whose sleeves I've cut off. Off of the equator, navigator. So most of my clothes have paint on anyway, so you know, sacrificing one so that my current trousers have already got paint on. My I've got black denim trousers with like streaks on where I've dried paintbrushes on them. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. The only thing is I don't know if I've got gold. But I don't even know if I want to use gold. I think bronze, which is the one I like most. These have like stupid things. Sun-kissed and sensual. They sound like perfumes. And shade of autumn. Who cares what shade it is, bro? It's fucking bronze. So that's copper. I think bronze is the one that I like the most. Love flies by in the yellow and green. I hate that I can't get it to autofocus. Out of these two. See, I think bronze looks better. So if we just wipe this both off. Although that looks quite cool on clothes, so I might use copper on clothes in future. Someone. To dry my paintbrush off. Like a professional. You know how it goes. Just beat the devil out of it. I love Bob Ross. I don't know if you're gonna. Where's a good spot to show you? Like here. If I just go in one direction, I can just hit the highlights. Or if I go both directions, what happens then? In times of trouble, Mother Mary comes for me. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. In my arms of darkness, she was standing right in front of me. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. You can't see it. Got that. Women in the world agree. There will be an answer, let it be. There's still a chance that they could see. There will be an answer, let it be. Can you even see it? Oh, let me rotate llama. Kinda. You can just see the highlights, which is basically all I'm going for. I'm going to use a lot of this paint up, but not like I have a better use for it at the minute. So normally with dry brushing, you'll go against the, or you'll go with the like lines for pure highlights. So if you were to do like a brick texture, you'd want to go sideways because you'd want to hit the sides like where light would hit it normally, because that's where you get texture. Whereas I'm sort of just going wherever because it's supposed to be fur, and llama fur doesn't really have a particular direction that it wants to go in. Especially not on this goddamn 30 quid thing, so. And because it will be like a coppery colour, doing a really light dry brush with a green will like age it quite well. Because copper goes green when it's oxidized. Which is why with quite cheap rings, you'll have like a green line where it sits. Because your finger contains salt. Well, your sweat contains salts. So it erodes the protective coating that they normally put on top. The easiest way to fix this, if you want to keep a cheap ring, is something like a really watery super glue. You can like put it on a cloth and rub it into the inside. And that goes for like necklaces and stuff as well. Especially if the deterioration's on this bit. Hi guys. Ready? Did you win? What the hell is this song? Is this someone's Scottish? What? This isn't what I think it is it? See, in my head, I've got the Honda, but that's not right. It's God damn it, who sings? Anave. There we go. Anave, great, by the way. If you ever wanted like a powerful female singer in your music, listen to Anave. Anavae. Anava. Yeah. She's a good singer. I am weathering this llama, by the way. Don't know why. It's just a fun way to relearn some techniques, I guess. Like doing proper watery washes and stuff would be quite fun. You got this far. Yeah, I was gonna do like I might right on the very top. I might do like a light white um dry brush. Top hours, Grace. Top hours. I know it's confusing with two channels basically having the same stuff, but I can't find where that command is to turn it on. Because I don't think it's from Streamlabs because I couldn't find it. Or the only one I could find was top hours. I like how the bronze looks on the pink, to be honest. I wasn't sure I was going to like it. I didn't even do a test, but I quite like it. Oh no, we got Panic at the Disco on. This is a really strange music playlist, by the way. It's kind of, every time I like a song, I'll add it to it. And it just gets weirder and weirder we go. High, high hopes for the limit. Shooting stars when I couldn't make killing. See, I like Panic at the Disco music because it's quite happy even though it's sad. On a lot of their songs, there are like dark undertones to it. Brendan Urie has a beautiful voice as well. I'll tell you what's really gonna make this is the green and blue hues. Yeah, Panic are great, right? That's what I'm listening to now. High Hopes. I also quite like Water Parks for the same reason. Yeah, exactly. If only Morrissey wasn't a fucking idiot. That what was it? He's a right wing, isn't he, Morrissey? He's a right winger, whereas we stand the left wing over here. Mama said, "Don't give up. It's a little complicated." Like, yeah, I love Morrissey's songs, but he's a bit of a fucking idiot. High, high hopes for the limit. Shooting for a star when I couldn't make a killing. Always had high, high hopes. It is Morrissey that I'm thinking about, right? Yeah. Well, I thought Brendan was quite nice. What have I missed? Have I missed something in the scene? I don't really watch any entertainment news. I only know about the only recent thing that I know about is Marilyn Manson. But you can see that when a mile off. Man was fucking strange and money. People are like they're lucky they finally found out, aren't they? Abuse of power. I say, well, painting a pink llama. This isn't exactly the time for darkest themes, but you know. Oh, I see. Yeah. I hope people are keeping an eye on that for anyone that ever speaks up that he's done anything, especially to minors. Who are the slurs aimed at? The LGBTQ community? Or other people, like other races, or if you want to stand a good musician, stand Vakovi. They have been not problematic yet, which is all you can hope for. And Hamish is baby. So Janine, to be honest. Hell yeah, bro. Do you like the name Hollow? Oh, have you changed your name again, my guy? Great, you need to decide on a name. One day they'll decide on a on a like a rule where you can't change your name and you'll be stuck with something. You know the Kobe fuck. Yeah, well, like you can see the shiny highlights a lot better. Like I'll dull them down a bit where they're like super like bright, especially when we do an overlay of green. Well, not an overlay, sorry, like a slight wash and dry brush. See, pink goes well with a lot of colors, especially like if it's an underlay color. Do 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 do. So we've gone from Panic to Vakovi to now Muse. I've forgotten every lyric to every song on this playlist. But I remember the tunes. Oh, my bad. Do you change it daily, Grace? Because it definitely feels like it. Been bitten by a true saliva. You've been bitten by. So Muse's Simulation Theory absolutely slaps as an entire album. Like it's one of the full albums I've listened to recently. So Simulation Theory just slaps. I really like the simply 80s feel. No offense to Shikari actually, I quite like a lot of their recent albums. Although they feel a little bit more poppy, I do like them. No. You wait. How what? Days and Days, Days and Days. By who? Is the band Days and Days? I'm not sure. I don't know. I might have done, but also, have you ever listened to a band called Bear Ghost? They are quite good. This is essentially become a place where you can share music at any time. By the way, this goes for you as well, Grace. Someone who once false belief. Like I'm on the fringes of like emo and oh music. I like a little bit of everything, to be honest. Like I'm happy to listen to something like Slipknot and then switched over to sometimes even classical music. And I think it's a matter of how you're brought up, right? Like my dad's always been into not always. He likes particular bands or artists, so in particular he likes Pavarotti. So that's you know something I've listened to, and then that makes a huge impact on what you then go on to listen to, right? Was it me that introduced you to Bear Ghost? Ghost. Like I know that I've introduced you to some music. Hi, Ginger. That's what this is, my guy. I'm painting a llama while discussing music, so welcome. Do 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 do. Break the foundation. Break this hibernation. Uh, what is your favourite song, Ginger? I'm sure you can't see most of the llama. Yeah, I figured it was Ghost. Do, 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 do. I hear this calling me to break this hibernation. Break this hibernation. So music is definitely a learned thing. Because early on I listened to music that my dad had. So that like pushed me in a certain direction. It wasn't until I got to uni that, or when I went to school, sorry, that I realised, oh yeah, there's all this other type of music. So I listened to you goat. I'm gonna kick you in the leg, Grace. But also, Grace, what is your favourite? You said it was country, not country roads. Sweet Home Alabama, right? Why is that your favourite song? I'll be surprised if someone else came in to watch this because I haven't put any tags or anything. Literally, all the only information that's given is painting a llama. Try to be what you wanted from me. I will never be your scissor bond. What a bop! Ghost Cassette, another good musical influence from a young age. Well, I say young age. Before I started listening to Area 11, I listened to Ghost Cassette. And Ghost Cassette do like synthy rock, I guess. Is what I'll describe it as. I don't know if the stream dropped at any point because the cable has fallen out. But I think if it did, it was probably not noticeable because I think it switched immediately to Wi-Fi. All I want is to wake up fine, and I ain't gonna die. Tell what I want is a hole in the ground. To tell when it's alright for me to come out. Hard times gonna make you wonder why you even try. Why do you like it? Where I'm gonna go? Give me some sort of sign. You hit me with lightning, and baby I come alive. Hard times gonna make you wonder why you even try. And yes, I am listening to Paramore now. It's I like Paramore. Basically, I like Hayley Williams. She's pretty. when I hit the ground. So she was a real influence going through school. If you ever saw, hi Abby, how you doing? I'm painting a llama. I'm giving him a bronze sheen, and we're singing along to music that you can't hear. So it's just me singing. It's weird. It gets weirder. Um, how are you? So every time you saw like an alt girl in yeah, this is behind the scenes. Every time you saw an old girl at school when I was growing up, they were orange haired and had the uh full Hayley Williams look. Yeah, this is the insight into my mind that you didn't know you wanted. And even if you didn't, you're getting. I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was for all the touch starved kids who don't know if they're gay or not. Please write your national anthem, and it's just I saw your picture, dear Maria, and I've never related to anything more in my life. Too close to know. How have you been, Abby? By the way, have you recovered from your loss of Monopoly yet? Yeah, this is the stuff that Mitch doesn't want to show. This is me making a pink llama shiny. I mean, the good thing is that you can't see my apron. It's the one that my girlfriend got me. It's got my own face on it. Just in case I forget what I look like, you know? You need to see what? I want the apron. So that was from last Valentine's. It might be my birthday. It might have been before I went on holiday. I don't know. I just remember it as a gift. It was it's supposed to be like a cooking at a barbecue. But what with the weather being what it is recently, it's yeah, that was when my hair was long, so I had to tie it back. That was pre-lockdown haircut. That was pre-lockdown self haircut. Huh? I don't know. Grace, I can't really see, but no one's truly ugly. The beauty is subjective. Put that on a t-shirt. You're not ugly. It's just beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's something that you definitely need to know from once you've like started growing. Is everyone has a different taste in who they think is attractive. This llama is from Amazon. So this is an Amazonian llama, I guess you could say. Of course I painted it pink. And now I'm giving it a weathering effect. Because, you know, llamas need to be weathered. They did sell them pre-painted though. I just didn't like how they looked. And I figured it'd be fun to do myself. Something to do during lockdown, innit? Do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I'll say it's alright. I need to work out its face because its face is a little bit fucky at the minute. There are things I do when I forget them on camera, like put a paintbrush in my face, in my mouth, like this. It's good I didn't put it in the wrong way around, which I've done before. I'm taking a nice chunk of paint on my tongue, and it was a blue. It was like a dark blue, and it stained my tongue for a little bit. I'm just glad it wasn't oil paint. Like you could fully paint it whatever color you wanted. Really, I know I'm with pink because it was the one I had most of. I want to do like a custom painted one at some point, like rainbow or um even like just lobbing paint at it. I went to art school too. I went to the same art school as Mitch. I was in the same goddamn year. I just never had money to make anything. The university is expensive. So I did most of my work digitally. I'm the person that pushed him into talking to girls, so you probably got me to blame for your relationship. I used to just spray paint him before I went to university. Oh. It's probably my fault that Mitchell spoke to you. I'm the one that pushed him to talking to girls. And if I just take this up like that. Yeah. So sorry about that. I mean, I didn't teach him very well. But I think I definitely pushed him into it. I don't know if I pushed him into talking to you in particular, but I definitely took hold of his Tinder for a bit. Yeah, exactly. So you can't get rid of him, sadly. I don't think I ever spoke to you on his account, but I definitely did on somebody else for somebody else. Those never went well though. He definitely got replies though. I just don't think he ever went through with them. I think the problem was I was thinking about it from my point of view rather than his. It doesn't particularly work well when you're trying to set someone up with someone. I don't know if you can see it that well on camera, but this is looking a lot better with the two tones. I'll take a picture for the gram. I didn't, Ducky. You never had mod, did you? Let me just have a look. I don't think I did. Huh. You sure you didn't have mod on sheds? Okay, the thing is, that's actually confusing. Stupid jobs. That actually, I was ready to fucking add him again. Bomb, bombs down. You better dress up, go. Berkeley's on fire. I don't like that picture. You can see the shit in my bedroom. So my room's a mess. A lot of artists' rooms are messy, apart from Mitchell's apparently. Why has Instagram changed how pictures have to be taken? No, because then you'll see the garbage in the back. Plus, I always put the same filter on. I either go with X Pro 2 or Lo-Fi. Those are my two favourite filters. So I don't like that you have to go to like the gallery and then to the little camera button. Like that's confusing as balls. Let's see what the flash does. Will the flash make a difference? No, actually, that's like highlighted. The fucking thing's really good. Professional grammar. Shiny highlights. You're still alive. I don't know why. Berkeley's on fire. Is it time to add weathering? Or do we hit it with... Well, we add Wyatt now. We can then weather over the top. Let's have a look at the Wyatt. Yeah, there's not like a time limit for mod on my channel. If you just hear like quite often, you'll probably end up with it at some point. Oh yeah, I'll tell you something. So that turns it more silvery, and I quite like that. And with this, we'll stick in one direction rather than what we did with the bronze. I said and then immediately do. I mean, up and down works. It's going side to side though. Mess with the effect. I don't know if you can even see it on the... Oh no, they are. They're just higher up. Because I'm working at quite a low angle. What can you see on camera? If I tilt him this way. See, the thing is, this paint's got glitter in. So I'm still getting like glitter on the brush. Well, yeah, it's the wall. I painted the wall in the chalkboard paint. Do I have the can? I don't have the can close by, so I can't show you. I don't think. Oh no, I do. Mm-hmm. This one's magnetic, but it takes so many layers of it to make it magnetic. I didn't bother. The paint's actually fairly cheap as well. So if there's ever like a wall that you want to like hide in a way that you can still use it, I recommend the chalkboard because you can use like soft pastels on it, which is how this red is so like red because it's not chalk. It's a combination of chalk and soft pastels. Oh yeah, it's absolutely small and honestly, it's shit. There's like we have the range. That's all we've got. Like there's no other like the works doesn't really stock paint here, so it's if you want to buy anything, it's B&Q or it's a case of either getting it delivered from Amazon. Look, at one point there was a little cafe that did paint stuff. It was like a community thing, but that's recently gone under with COVID. That doesn't exist anymore, and I only learned of it after it went down. And it's no, there's no IKEA around here. The nearest IKEA would be Lincoln, and that's like 2 hours away. Do 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 do. Just Birmingham. I've been to Solihull and I've been to Cov, but that's about it. And even Solly, I only went for the food festival with Taff. And she's like 100% sure it was Coventry, but it wasn't. It was Solihull. Do do do. Hi, Alfie. Bye, Alfie. This is like white. I'm doing it for like super highlights, and then I'm gonna go in with a like green to like a really watered down green to because it's I've done the highlighter in copper, and now I'm doing highlights in white as well. Basically, I'm trying to weather it so that it's so it looks like it is actually metal, because it kind of looks rose gold at the minute where I've done just the bronze highlights. So the white make it look like it's like chipped, but it also like detects the edges. Do you know the technique right, Griffin? Right? I've got no idea if Chef's going to stream today. I don't even know if he's awake yet, to be honest. Or if he is, he's probably just doing his uni work. Because I don't like things brand new. I like them weathered, and I like them old. Like I'll chip paint and stuff, and do like glue dabs to simulate like chips. But on this is kind of not needed because the indicator's white, so I can just do like white, proper like really bright white highlights. I'm only doing it in like certain areas where like the bronze is like quite. I remember adding this song to my own playlist. I didn't. Oh, I see. It's the top songs, and my sister's been using my Spotify, so it's got Camila Cabello on it. God damn it. Oh yeah, it's the same time. Just our sleep schedules are completely out of whack. Like uh especially with COVID being a thing, there's no real need for like social cues and stuff, so you can just like sleep whenever you want, really. Which is bad because I'm a chronic napper. I will just nap every time I sit down for like 10 minutes if I'm not doing something. If we had a little bit of white hair, we could make it look like it's chipped. Oh, honestly, Grace, I completely don't blame you. If I'm sat down for like a certain amount of time, I'm like an old man. I will just fall asleep. It's why I speak quite a lot when I do stream, because it makes my brain keep running. So like every time I look down, it's because I'm like falling asleep. I probably should have done the white last, but I wanted to see how it looked. But I can always come back in and add more white highlights. Okay, so let's water down some green. I have to let that white dry for a bit. Honestly, though, I'm only 23 and I could nap all day. And it's not like depression naps either. It is just because I'm not doing anything. Like, depression naps are a completely different thing. Yeah, absolutely. It's one of my goals. But with the current economic climate, big words, the only jobs going around here are like factory work. And as you can see, I am a pure noodle boy, and Probably, like, I've done factory work before. I did screen printing factory work, where you'd have to throw, like, these sheets on a machine that went around. So I know that I could do it, but I'd rather find a job that suits my personality. But if it comes to it, I will just apply for anything. It's tricky at the moment because a lot of places are closed, and it's a little bit sad because all the artsy places are shutting down because no one's going to them because they can't, and um, you know, it's the kind of thing that I'm sure they didn't expect to be an issue in like 2 years. You know, like everything's closing down because of all of the things. Like, me and Tap have spoken about moving house, and we both quite like the countryside, but we want to be close to somewhere like that has every like out of the way, but not super out of the way. Did I pick up a green? Watercolor. Found the fucking silver. Yeah, I quit mine like 3 years ago because I had like 4K saved up or 5K. That lasted me till the start of this year. And it wasn't until my PlayStation broke that I had to sell some stuff off to pay for it. But where the fuck did I put the green? That's watercolor. Iridian? Sure. Oil color. Watercolor. Acrylic, that's emerald. I don't want emerald. I want like a dark green. Like I want a Viridian, but in. What number maybe? Like I must have used them recently. So I was doing this effect on that's cool, Chris. I don't know where the fuck that's gone then. And you're a daredevil. This leg here is really shiny. This time, smile fades in the summer. So I'm mixing up a really watery green to use as like a wash. Because it'll get into the cracks. When I say watery, I mean I need it a little bit more watery than that actually. Maybe watercolor would have worked, but I don't want to be able to just wash it off in the rain. No, it's not pink now. It's I mean, it's still pink underneath. The reason why it's green, hopefully if I've done this right, is if I take this, and go like this. You can't really see that well on the camera. I'll have to go over the top with some shine again, I think. So I've done it so it looks old and weathered because it's like metallic paint. In particular, it's copper, and copper oxidizes into a green color. But of course, acrylic acts funky all of the time. The reason why I'm using this brush is this is a watercolor brush, so it holds water a lot better. Basically, I really like how copper looks when it oxidizes, because it goes like a bluey greeny, and this is like just the first coat of oxidization I'm gonna add, because it dulls the shine as well. I mean, you can't really see how much it dulls it unless the light is like right there, and the white balances off, so it's tricky to film it on a terrible camera like this. Once I'm done, I'll have to put like a spray coat on top, like a varnish or a lacquer or something. So that if it does go outside, the rain just doesn't wash off the colours. Which is, what if I did it upside down? Because then it'll run along the inside rather than the outside. Ducky's been mod for a while. So Ducky got mod because he was helping out a long time ago, honestly. You really can't see this in a minute, so so the main reason why I gave Dubsy mod was I lost a bet. That's how Dubsy got mod. I wasn't gonna make him mod, but then Shed made a bet in Monopoly that if he won, Dubsy would get given mod. And he kicked my ass like 5 times. Yeah, I really did. I was losing to the last second. The online game seems to do that. It will like flip the luck like halfway through the game. Oh, if I could clean out the feeling, I wanna make all feels from your mind. Yeah, lucky, Monopoly. And it always does that. That's how I lost the first time to Shed. After that, I think he sort of realized and like knew that it would flip. The thing is, in real life, this looks a lot better than it does on camera. On camera, all you can see is like the sheen of the light, but it's got like 4 or 5 different like sheens coming off it. Like it looks almost prismatic because it's got the pink base coat with the white and um shiny copper overlay. So it's like almost reflective because of the yeah, I like it. I really like how copper oxidizes. Yeah, it's such a nice green hue. And it's one of my favorite ways to age something is to do copper and then um use like a really watered down green or brown. I might do a brown to get into the cracks a little bit more. And I'd prefer to weather it myself because I have a little bit of control then. Like, you really can't see how, like, beautiful it is. Yeah, exactly. It looks like it's been sat outside for, like, a couple of years. It's why the Empire State Building is, like, that nice greeny blue. And that is because of, the oxidation of copper. Because it's made of, copper alloy, I think. So we're going with like a bluey this time. I might add a little bit more green because that's too blue. Almost had you. So this fella started his life off as a pure white llama. And he was going to stay that way until I decided to put in pink. And now we're just adding and adding and adding and building more layers. So I like, because I'm doing washes, I'd actually prefer it to be more watery. But the issue that is, I have to keep touching it. So having it too watery will just rub off on my fingers. Like, I like painting things, and I like aging things. Aging has always been one of the, like, the most fun part of, like, prop work. Like, anytime I do a prop, I'll always age it sort of the same way. Like a mix of browns and if it's metal or if it's copper, I'll make it bluey. And if it's other, like gold oxidizes black, so does a lot of metals. I don't know why I'm moving the bottom. The top of this table spins around. Hold on. That's why I decided to paint on this table in particular, because it is a it's got a move. It's a projector table, so it has the top spins. It's llama time. It's giving it like a purplish hue, which I quite like. He's cracked up painting llamas, my guy. Hi, DJ. Yeah, I was gonna make it a Fortnite llama, but I didn't really understand how they work, and I didn't want to be bothering to Google it because when I started painting it, I was in the living room. How are you, TJ? I mean, it's definitely possible with how lucrative they were at the start. I don't think it is now so much. Like, there's still an audience for it, but there's definitely an increase of people doing them as well. People have noticed that there is a gap in the market, and there are a lot of people that understand how the YouTube algorithm works better than me and Shed do. I love that I've like mixed so much of it up that it's like dripping onto the table, so I can like spoon it back up with a paintbrush and put it back on. Like I've made it so watery that it runs straight off, which is good. I only want it to like pool in the places where if water had rained on it, so I want that like streaking down effect. I like how it's taken on like a purpley hue. I like the purples. I really like the purple more than I like the pink actually. So what we're gonna do is once that's dried up a little bit, which if I had my hairdryer up here, it would be a little quicker. Um, is add some. What color would work? We want to bring more highlights in from where I've just gone over. Like maybe we just go with white on the highlights again, and now like bring the edges up as if it's chipped while the paint's running down it. In fact, that's probably what we're going to end up doing. Oh, it looks like it's crying. Oh no. No, good sir, wipe your tears. Good sir. Wipe your copper-coloured tears. The other thing is you can't quite see how like multicolored it is. Maybe if I take a picture it'll do it, but no, I've missed a complete like a huge section of it. Hang on. Like you see a little bit of the colors. Like you can see it goes from like purple to like more greenish and then pink. But like underneath all of this, there's the shine of bronze, which I might bring back up by doing a lot of like tiny lines with the bronze. More likely to be under the chin here, and probably every time it like looks a little bit dull in places, I might add like a white or bronze to bring it up, like the shine again. Like I should have done the green first and then the bronze and then the green again in specific places, but doing it in the wrong order has allowed me to see where the bits I want like shined up a little bit more are. So I want to paint the ears a different color and I want to do the toes probably blue. So we'll do that after this. Seven things are better off. Sad secret in the snake eyes. Tell me where your heart lies. So while we wait for that to dry, I'll take some more gram pics. Come on, really quick, switch and take the words. Not there. I had the auto default to the gallery rather than the goddamn thing that I want to, take a picture of. I think lo-fi is the one that's really bringing out the colours most on that, so we'll do that. What do you think of the stream so far? Do you like the painting aspect, or would you rather be playing a game, reading a book? What do you think would be a good way to like relax? Like I enjoy painting, and me reading is a little bit sus. Like if I could get more, hold on, more things to paint, would you tune in just to relax and watch me paint shit? Like imagine it like a sort of like a podcast, but not really. Like this is just like me painting. Ow, got like a splinter or something. I forgot this is made of fiberglass. And fiberglass splinters are a ball ache. You're painting along? Yes, exactly. I know it does, Abby. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up some of the highlights once all this is like sort of finished pooling in places. Because I want it to look like it's been rained on. So all of the water will be like running in this way direction. I do have a fiberglass fucking splinter though, so that's fun. Don't count on me. I'll do it again. Don't count on me. So the amount of splinters I've had in my life is huge. So I've sort of got rid of it, ignoring the pain. So we're going to highlight some places. We're going to darken some places off. We need to colour the ears, the face, the feetsies. We haven't even touched the feetsies yet. Look. We need to sort this bit out here where it's like a different colour. We can actually do it now because this is sort of like dried out a little bit. We just spray some green in there. Like that. That'll bring that to like the sort of purplish that we're going for. We've got silver. You can see the water where it's like pulled around from where it's like dripped off. What are you painting, Ghost? Do you have... I like how you can see my face. Yes! Look, it's me, gang. Let's finish this post on Instagram first, and then we'll So just be aware when painting stuff like this, they're made of fiberglass, and you will get splinters and stuff. I should have been wearing gloves, but I'm not, because I can't use gloves and use my touchscreen on my phone. I like that this is what my Instagram has become, just me painting a fucking llama. Well, exactly. Send me a picture on Gram or something. Just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Good looks, then they must share the blame, because it's easier to me to paint off 4 walls with your name. Let's go like a silver highlight. An ocean full of sharks. We'll mix silver and bronze together. The silver looks, I mean, the silver looks okay. Oh, please lead me to the exit. I can't take this anymore. What is this song? I know it's called Sleeper Train, but who it's by? Can you see its face? The face is kind of normal at the minute. Who sings Sleeper Trains? Things got broken, I poured gold into the cracks. Sing Ramona Sing, baby. What a throwback. We were back. Mary, after some race, putting words into your head. I don't know if I like the silver. I might do like white or... The problem is that there's still water from the stuff, so it's sort of blending it rather than... I mean, that's not a bad look. But I might just do white. You can't see what I'm talking about. I mean, so this bit here is a bit I just did. Oh, I'm singing... Sing Ramona Sing Sleeper Trains. But, Sing Ramona Sing are a good band, but they don't really have many singles. It's a throwback to like when I first started listening to music and seeing music live. because I saw these and Area 11 with my sister. I had to bring my sister along because I was kidney donors. They're going to give me their kidneys once I've lost mine from excessive alcohol. I don't know. I don't know if I like the silver. I might dull this down with what would dull that down? I guess I could just try rubbing it off. Actually, that's working. I might have to go back with green again. That's not the camera. That's the no, that is any. That's lifeline hanging upside down off the mic stand. I am gonna paint the face. I just don't know what color. I was thinking blue, but I don't know. I've got yellow. Like I've got a lot of colors. I need some medication. Tell me you've got what I need. Suppose I could do like a light pink. Unlucky Grace. Thinking about what color would go. We got pink, we got green. Blue wood, because it's made of green. It makes green with yellow. Red. Hmm. I'm just gonna top up the brown on his nose first. But I'm doing it in copper. Because it looks like they've used like a really shit leg. I don't even know what kind of paint they would use in like a factory. Because it's not made of clay or anything. It's. I wonder if they used acrylic as well. I'm gonna just come back in and fix it. I just did what I was thinking. Oh wait, you can't see any of this, huh? He's now got a shiny nose. I did absolutely fuck it here, though. It's not easy to paint while having to consider if the camera can see. I can go in and clean up with white or whatever colour I'm doing it. Which side are you seeing? You're seeing that side. This is so tricky to do on camera, man. And I can't particularly move the camera because you see my shit out of the bedroom. And the nail lead to your bed. I've already fucked it. Whoa, more than a one-night song. You can't tell how like wonky that line is, but it's fine. If you can't tell, you can't tell. The eyes look funky as fuck, like they haven't been done properly, but whatever, we can go over them. Let's give him copper on the inside of his ears, huh? More than a one-night song. I wonder if I should sit so you can see over my shoulder. So I'm probably going to have to come back in on this line here. Maybe do it in black. For like the shadow bit. Sure as we haven't even touched any black for this yet, so. Because they were pretending to be you for a little bit, Ducky. They were trying to trick me into giving them mod. This would be a lot easier stood up, to be honest. Don't worry about it. It was just funny. This should be something easy to set up. Wait, have they done it so that it looks like it's the entire eye is black? Or have they tried to do it so it's the pupil? But no, it's painted in a factory. With then it's like they've got like 10 minutes of time to paint it instead of it's gone boop boop bloop, bloop, doop 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 doop, and then that's it. So we need to come back in here once this is dried with white to fill in the bits that I've gone over. I was going to do the eyes, but I don't really know if they've intended to do it this way. So we might go over in like a fucking yellow or something, or a red, to give it like demon eyes. We can go back in here with white now, clean this outside of this area up. But I still haven't quite decided on a colour for the face, the ears, and the toes. The toes were going to be blue. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that now. I think that I probably should, because I've got quite a lot of it. I wonder if I put the mirror up, if it will show on the other side, but also there are risks showing you my disgrace of a setup. Hey, Caleb. You're doing a tournament? That's cool. The Fortnite one. You can't see because my water's in the way. Okay. See, I'm learning how to be a professional YouTuber. Cool. It was duos, right? From what I looked at. Because I always flick through the tournaments. Like, I'm never going to join one or anything, but it's just interesting to know what the environment of the game is. Are you not participating in the tournament, Grace? Oh, it's Tyler, is it? Is that why Alfie ran off so quick, do you think? Because he's trying to do the tournament as well. They know an Alfie's probably streaming it. I just realised that I actually have a drink up here. Once I've done this, I'll go down and get one. It looks like a. The color scheme looks like a Nurgle from fucking Games Workshop. From fucking. What is it? I didn't nearly said a hammer, but it's not. What are the models? I'm sure I'll come to it at some point. Warhammer. So it was Hammer. I was right with that. It's Warhammer. Like I've always wanted to be into painting them, but I do not have the Oh, so it's like gun game. Cool. Don't know why they just don't call it gun game. Like every fucking idiot would understand gun game. It sounds like they're trying to make it more like more magical. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm glad you like the llama. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with his feet. Maybe do them darker. Or do a dark wash over the top. Do I mix blue and silver to make it shinier? It's sort of gunmetal I like that, but it's not actually gunmetal because it's blue. Hey Shady, how you doing, man? I have an idea. So the front and the back looks dark blue, and then the back of the front feet dark blue. Yeah, but you don't see the back. The back stops, and it. No, I didn't like it bright pink. Like I wanted to add highlights and weathering and stuff. It's a chance for me to use some model making techniques that I haven't used in a while. It looks really good in real life because it's like oxidized copper and stuff. I don't know about a wooden one. This is what the fuck is it called? The stuff that gives you splinters. The fiberglass. This came to like 30, I think. I can only imagine a wooden one would be more. Because the fiberglass, they can just like pour the mold right. What's my favorite color? I don't actually have one. Like I do like pink, and but I also like yellow, and I like blue. Um, red is like one of my go-to colors, but I don't actually have a favorite. I also like green as well. So basically, I am the worst person to ask what the favorite color is. This one was 30, including postage. All my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. I am. I didn't buy it. Uh. Listen, I am Poundland Bob Ross. I didn't buy it. So my sister bought it, and she's specifically bought it so that I'd be infused to help in the garden. Uh, how that has gone is it's snowed since, so probably not. But you know, Caleb, I've got no idea if you can see your chats or not, my guy. I think so. I think so, Caleb. I'm wearing my apron with the face on, by the way. I have to do this without getting my hands covered in paint. It's gonna happen in it, so whatever. You just gotta beat the devil out of it. The ass. Doesn't have any ass. This is a llama. What do you mean, Caleb? Oh, okay. Why? How many people have you seen paint a llama, though? I mean, the reason I'm doing it is because, first of all, I've got nothing better to do. Second of all, I want to create something. And third of all, it's me using my model painting skills that I haven't used in literally fucking years. So I'm trying to take it a little bit seriously, even if it's just a fucking llama. Maybe Caleb. Maybe. Can't promise you because we always have something on. And normally when we're streaming either fashions or maybe if we ever do like a creative one, we'll take a look. Thank you for understanding, my guy. Like, we'd love to, but we can't ever promise anything really. This is literally just me having fun because it's all going to be one like this dark blue at some point. Nope, let's go full blue on this guy now. So this bit here is actually painted, it's just a reflection. I'm glad you had fun building it no matter what, man. Enjoyment is one of the main reasons to make something. If you don't have the enjoyment, then what's the point? Grace, are you still here? Or have you gone? Caleb, your name isn't Grace. You big egg. I don't know if I like the blue. I might go over it again at some point with a different colour. It looks like it sticks out way too much, and I don't like it. So once it's dried, we'll go over and probably like a light pink, which we'll have to mix. Probably using silver instead of white, so a little bit pink and a lot of silver will hopefully cover this. If not, I'll just have to go over it all with white and then fully redo it. But I mean, most of this stuff here is done, so we can go over this stuff again. Like, the blue looks horrible. I should have stuck with the light blue. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. So I am to you. You know the things that you do will make me feel alright. It's good that you're having fun, Caleb. That's all that matters. My Bluetooth is absolutely like messing up. So like every now and again, like my music will like drop from working, which is heckin' annoying, my guys. Aiming forward, using all my breath. Dreams with you was never second best. It was always mission ready. I stopped the world and fell with you. All the time. Oh, it's really lagging. Why? Like I'm right next to the thing that's giving me the music. Maybe the battery's getting low. Like it's not coming from my phone, it's coming from the computer, so. No, did it be? Do 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 do. I'm gonna completely go over everywhere that's blue because I don't like the blue. It's completely fucked it. We should ignore his face. We're gonna hide that because that's ugly. Couldn't find the fucking copper paint, but it's over here. Waiting for you to room around, feel me the blue. You're going through. My girl, you got nothing to lose. All night, early morning, come out of the grave. I've got time, I've got love, a confidence to rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. I've been dreaming of us, working hard and saving it up. See the man on the moon. My girl, we've got nothing to lose. Cold nights, Sunday morning, out of the way, get out of the grave. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence to rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. I've just realized I'm still streaming. Forgot I was streaming. Was in my own world. Like, I've never fully lost myself in streaming, by the way. That's what painting llamas does to you. Okay, so I've picked a colour for the face. I'm going with copper. I'm on the blue. And it's giving it a bit of a better, like, fit to the rest of it. Like, it looks like it's been copper brushed. Get an arm ache. Because it's so high up compared to where I'm sat. I'm having to like tilt to do it. I've just chipped some of the paint, which I didn't mean to do, but looks quite cool. So I might focus on being a little bit more rough in some places. I quite like that you can sort of see the blue underneath and like under the light. So what happened was I forgot I was streaming and just started singing along to the music. Like I don't mind singing a little bit, but I was gonna sing that whole song until I like looked over and saw I was still streaming. I lost myself in the music. What do you mean Oscar? I'm not getting an Oscar for my thing. My singing is atrocious. It's George Ezra, man. I always get like sucked into his songs. I appreciate your bullshit. Look at this llama booty. So like, brushing is a thing. So you heat the surface of the thing that you want to do, and you run a like brush over it, and it gives a sheen. It's used a lot in prop work. And that's the kind of effect I'm going for. And like someone saw a pink llama and been, this can have some copper highlights. I'm just gonna beat the devil out of it. Okay, hit me with it, Caleb. The problem is that you can't see him. The profile picture is really small. If you want to send them to me through Twitter. And I'll have a look once I'm done. My Twitter is in the banner of the YouTube bar. I know. I know. I've got to give it some more, the whites of its eyes at some point. What about Instagram, Caleb? Caleb, either way, man, you literally can't see it. YouTube's profile pictures are like about this big. I'll tell you what, I'm actually really enjoying this. It's been a while since I've done textured painting. Like, I know it looks terrifying at the minute. And it's probably going to stay looking terrifying, but you gotta remember it's just for my headphones to sit on at the end of the day. Like, it doesn't particularly matter how spooky it is. No, not really. Honestly, Caleb, I'm so far away from my computer as well as the fact that, like, they're small anyway. Like, you'll be putting so much effort in for something that is invisible, essentially. I mean, if I was going to put it outside, I'd waterproof it, but if I'm leaving it in here to rest my headphones on, I'm not going to bother. Caleb, I don't think you understand how small the thumbnails are, my guy. We see like literal pinheads of pictures. It's like I can't even make out images. They're so small. And even if we were to like fully like go closer and zoom in, it's still really small. Like legitimately, it's not worth the effort that you're gonna go through. It's called Dead Eyes. Is it good that I'm? Is it bad that I'm really enjoying making it look terrifying? Like that's what I'm having the most fun doing, is making it look ugly as fuck. I never intended to make it like look metallic, but I like it. Alright.
Can I speak?
Yeah, if you don't mind people hearing you, what's up?
Mum shout.
Yeah, I've got my headphones on, so I can't hear. Alright, down in 5. Yeah, but it's more fun. So. I'll be down soon. I'll be down soon. Yeah. I don't know if you heard that, but food's ready. So in about 5 minutes, we'll end the stream. Shit, I've got my paintbrush. Terrible news, everybody. Terrible news. I've just looked with peopleish. Caleb, my guy, honestly, I'm not even kidding. I cannot see anything. Like, I'm not even saying it just to be like a dick or anything. I cannot see anything. Like, all you end up seeing is like a colour. He's gone from a friendly llama to a murder that will eat you in your fucking sleep. My guy, stop sending them because I literally cannot see them. It's absolutely a waste of your time. It's a waste of my time. Like, all you're doing is commenting, but nothing's changed. Like, I'm not even being a dick. Nothing has changed in that picture from the way that I can see it. All I can see is like blue. That's all I can see. And I'm legitimately not just saying that to sound like an ass. It's not worth it. It's legitimately not worth it because you're wasting your time, my guy. No one can see it but you, and even then you're only seeing it because you have the pictures. It's legitimately not worth. Healthy. I didn't. You came just as I'm about to leave. Listen, alright? You came here. You came in for a second and were like, hi, bye. And then you were too busy doing a tournament, probably. Thank you, Caitlin. Remember that? Oh, I'll put my fucking brush aid for doing highlights in the goddamn thing. Easy ping pong. It's Llamageddon. No meaning God is helping anyway. I'm not so self-assured. Now I found a change my mind and opened up the door. Tell me if you can, I'm feeling down. So guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you enjoyed Llamageddon. There'll probably be more of this style of stream. Because I do enjoy making stuff, and you know, even if it's ugly, it's still fun to make. So, what I'm gonna do, spin the llama for you to see. Probably, man, probably. Don't know what time now. Okay, here we go. Proceed to the llama. We'll go nice and slow. There are obviously places that need to be darkened and places that need to be shined. shit, the table's moved. Hang on, there we go. You could just rewatch this stream to figure out how we got to this point of copper pink llama, rose gold. Riding gamers. Been fun. To be more of this style of video, obviously, like I said. It might not just be painting, it might be model making, it might be honestly, I do a little bit of embroidery, but that's boring and takes ages. Like, that takes too long for it to be a stream. Like, this only took, what, 3 hours? Whereas embroidery would take like 11 hours and stuff. We could be model making, like I said, it could be digital art, custom paint jobs on stuff, you know, the usual kind of shit you see on artsy YouTube. Later, guys.